Hi, Debbie here with a project share. I altered a medium-sized paper mache mailbox. So I just wanted to show you how it turned out. I have it sitting on a candlestick holder. It's not attached to the mailbox because I didn't want to attach it because I still use that candlestick holder. But let me show you how it turned out. So let me show you. This is a close-up of it. I covered the mailbox with pattern paper, and I cut out some pieces from applique and just placed them here and there, like I have a little piece on the flag, like you can see it right like this, and that goes like this, and then I have some trim. You can see where I have the pattern paper, and then I have this little trim going over it. And on the front I cut out a piece of applique and a flat back pearl, and I have a little lace trim and some flat back pearls going around here. And this is what it looks like on this side. There's some more lace, some flat back pearls. I use two types of trim to cover this part of the mailbox. And then I have this bridal applique that I put on top, like that. So that's what it looks like on top. And this is the back, where I cut out pieces of the applique with the flat back pearl trim, some more lace, more trim, and that's how that goes. And then of course here's the pattern paper on the bottom, and it opens, and it is lined. I lined it everywhere except right here. I couldn't put any paper there because I was afraid if I did I wouldn't be able to close it all the way. And so yeah, this is the mailbox, paper mache mailbox I altered, embellished, whatever you want to call it. And I just have it sitting up here just for the video. And so yeah, I have a little, like a process video on how I just put this together. If you stay tuned, you can watch me and show you how I decorated it and everything. The paper mache mailboxes come in three sizes. We've got the large size here, and it comes with a smaller one. This is just a little small one. And it comes with a medium size one. That's this one here, and that's what I'm going to be using to alter, is the medium size one. I've already got it started with removing the little flag and done a little inking around. So this is what I'm going to be using, is the medium size one. To save on time, I have all my pieces already cut out to cover the mailbox, and I measured, and I'm going to be covering with paper the outside and also the inside. I'm going to line with paper, and I removed the little flag. So all I need to do is I just need to glue my pieces of paper to all the parts of my mailbox. And so I've measured and cut all my pieces. So all I need to do is I'm going to go ahead and just glue all these on. So everything's been cut and everything's been distressed with ink. And so that's what I'm going to do, and I'll show you how it looks. Few things you need to know when you're covering your mailbox is the inside piece that goes here. That goes in last because we have to put brads in these holes that hold the little flag up, and those we want to cover. And to cover those, that is going to be covered with the inside piece that goes in like this, and that'll cover up. When you put that in and glue it in, it'll cover up the brad. Excuse me, it'll cover up the brad so you don't see those. So just a little side note on that. And I just wanted to bring that to your attention. And I'm going to go ahead and finish gluing on my papers. And this is how I am so far. I just have the inside. I just need to take this piece out. And the way I measure these is I just put these on the paper, and then I just trace around, and then I cut it out, and then I fine cut around it until it finally fits, because you have to take small amounts off a little at a time until it becomes the size that you want. because the inside's definitely going to be smaller than the outside. But yeah, this is how it's coming along. Okay, I have covered everything that I'm going to cover at this time. Like, I'm not going to cover the inside here, and I'm going to hold off on covering the bottom till the very end also. And so yeah, so now I have my little flag covered. I might want to put something on that. But what I need to do now is I have some really pretty trims that I want to cover this up, this paper. That's why I didn't put a design on here, a really big design. This has a little lace print on it, but I didn't put any like flower design because I knew I was going to be covering up with laces. And I have this real pretty lace trim here that what I'm thinking of doing is on the back, putting this around, all the way around. And then on top of that, I have this trim here that I thought I would come across and put it here up to this point, and then have this, because I can't go in here with any of the trim or this won't close right. So I'll just go right up to it, and then I'll have it looking like that. So let me go ahead and get that on, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Before I go any further with embellishing this mailbox, I need to put this little flag on because I don't want to make this area too bulky that I'm going to have a hard time attaching my little flag here. Now it does come with these that I took off, but I really didn't like this too much, so I found some brads that I had with the little white pearls, and I'm going to use that and just go ahead and attach my flag. That way I'll know a little bit more on how much more I can embellish, because I really had some ideas of putting some appliques on top, but I need to know how much room I have to work with on this side. So let me go ahead and get my flag on. Hi, okay, well I got my flag on. I changed out the brads. The brads that I originally picked out were too big. I like the smaller ones a little bit better. So I have my flag up, so now I know what I can work with here. So what I want to do next is I have this beaded organza trim. I was going to take that and go across this part here. And then I have this trim, so cotton trim. And I was going to take that and go across the bottom all the way around. So let me go ahead and do that, and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, well I have the trim going around on the bottom, and what I want to do on that one is on the wide part right here, I have this real narrow flat back pearl trim that I want to attach like that. So I'll do that all the way around. And also I have this applique here that I'm going to cut all different pieces out and then attach them around. So like I got this piece I cut out that I might put on here, and so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just cut this apart and put all the pieces on the mailbox, and I'll show you how it turned out. I put more of the trim. I went ahead and did it. I added some lace and some trim on the front flap, so that's what I did here. And then I have it on the back also. And I've cut out some of the images, cut out some of the applique up into what I want to use on the front here. And I also cut a little flower that I'm thinking about putting on the little flag like that. So when it sits up, it's going to look like that with the little flower coming. I thought that looked cute. So I'm going to put all these little appliques on, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so here's what the front looks like. I got this applique piece here. I'll put that on the front, and I think I'm going to put a flat back pearl in the center of that flower here. And on the back, I just cut out some pieces and glued them on there like that. So what I'm thinking of doing also, and there's that little flower here. is taking some more of this little flat back trim here and actually going across here and also taking it across in the back. On the back here like that. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I will show you what it looks like. Okay, this is what I have so far. I put trim all along the front and back of the mailbox, a little flat back pearl trim, and I put a little pearl in the center of that flower here, and also on that one there. So this is what it looks like. This is turning out really pretty. And I did put the paper on the bottom. I did that. Now, a lot of times these altered mailbox, people put them on pedestals. I just really don't have anything, so mine's going to be without a pedestal. But they really look pretty sitting up on a pedestal. And, well, anyway, this is what I have so far. And it's turning out so nice. The only thing I'm thinking about is if I want to put a flower arrangements on the very top of this. And so I need to give that some thought. And so you let me think about that, and I'll be right back and let you know what I decide. Yeah, I found this real pretty bridal applique that I think I am going to attach to the top, just like that. Just to put a little more something on the top. So it'll look like that. So let me go ahead and do that, and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, I put that on, and this is how it turned out. Very pretty. It's very pretty. And it just goes up like that. So, this is my altered mailbox. Hope you like it. If you have any questions, you can just, ask in the comments below. I am going to be selling this also, so if anybody's interested, I'll leave my email address in the description box below where you can just contact me and we'll work out something. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.